Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I am your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music. And today, the awesomeness is Jelly Roll. Jelly Rolls with Struggle Jennings. Can't Go Home is the name of the song. I can't wait to get into it because we're here to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And we are so thankful for you. Man, without further ado, should we just dive into it? Go join us over on Patreon. We got memberships at YouTube now. Check it out. More content, more live streams. It's all happening. Let's do it. Without further ado, Jelly Roll and Struggle Jennings. Can't Go Home. Oh boy.
Waylon and Willie, two.
Yep.
They say,
You gotta love it. Waylon and Willie. I grew up on country music, you know. And Willie Nelson from here in Texas. A lot of Willie listening I did. Waylon, Willie, and the boys. And here we go. I think he's saying Waylon and Willie too, like both of them. Jelly Roll, Struggle, Jennings. Here we go. I love this.
two. They say, home is where the heart is. Mama made it out of that snake pit.
Yeah.
Now snake skin on these boot tips. I see loose lips, sink the last ship, so I set sail on a new trip.
Is that Jelly Roll? That doesn't look like Jelly Roll. That's got to be Struggle Jennings. You see the confused look on my face. But all of a sudden we got a rap song. I was used to country music, hearing Jelly Roll do country. And now we're talking about, like, I guess history, where they've come from. You got to tell me who Struggle Jennings is and if they're like connected to each other. But please let me go back and hear where they made it out of. I love hearing where people came from. Here we go.
Mama made it out of that snake pit. Now snake skin on these boot tips. I see loose lips, sink the last ship, so
Yep.
I set sail on a new trip.
Yep.
Some mistakes I never make again. Circle lock, no one breaking in. I gotta
There he
sit
is.
back and try to take it in. I know perseverance, what it take to win.
Yep.
Hard to push when the whirlpool, when the ones you love, they trying to burn you. Death come and smell a perfume. Try to make it home before the curfew. I was running late
Thought that
and the
was
doors
him.
was locked and the windows too. Nowhere to
I
turn
am.
to. After all the money, how them burn.
Man, drug deals going down, like the hard living of early life. And this is what we talk about all the time in reaction therapy, right? When you grow up on the streets, when you grow up in crime, when you grow up in abuse, neglect, trauma, you so often repeat what you've lived in because it's what you know. It's what's normal to you. Even though you grow up knowing it's not normal, it still is just a part of your life. It's a part of a way to survive. Otherwise, you're broke. You have nothing else. And it's just what they get used to, especially when you get hooked on drugs and that lifestyle. There's no other way to go. You can't turn anywhere else.
Running late and the doors was locked and the windows too. Nowhere to turn to. After all the money, how them burned through. I woke up broke on a church pew with a new goal and 045 fire in my eyes and some hunger pains. I spent my
It's almost like he's just kind of softly spitting this stuff out, but strongly. Woke up broke on a church pew.
church pew with a new goal and 045 fire in my eyes and some hunger pains. I spent my younger days just chasing fame to get burnt by the flames that money brings. Blaze trails and I torch bridges, ain't no turning back. I done moved on. Home is where the heart is. I've been heartless too long. Mama says you can't go home. You can't go home.
Nope.
You can't go home. Mama says you can't go home. Can't go
There he
home.
is. There he
Can't
is.
go home. I spent some time in the house on the rising sun. Mirror on the wall, I'm in fear of what I've become. Same thing I'm living for, same thing I'm jiving.
To me, he looks so cleaned up. I wonder if this was a while back because he looks way different to me than all the kind of heavier, grisly look that he's had. Much more cleaned up in this one. I don't mean cleaned up in a good way, just I can see him differently than all the like full-on facial hair, everything he's got now. But maybe the look changes over time, right? This looks like one of the most wholesome guys to me I could talk to. Like he looks intimidating to me, but he looks like he would be really nice to be able to talk to and just honest, you know? And that's what I appreciate is honesty with people. Come on, Jelly.
I'm in the house of the rising sun. Mirror on the wall, I'm in fear of what I've become. Same thing I'm living for, same thing I'm dying from. Mama says you can't go home, you can't go. I spent some time in the house of the rising sun. Mirror.
House of the Rising Sun. That's a song. These two guys, like, they're talking about I think, coming from nothing and always basically having to overcome constantly. And, you know, this line here, I'm in fear of what I've become. You know, NF used to say that a lot in his songs. I'm in fear of what I've become. Like, I've become the very thing I didn't want to become, and it's the person I'm afraid of. It's so sad because it's almost like children are set up sometimes to become that, and it's hard to overcome addiction. It's hard to overcome trauma. It's hard to overcome, you know, the negative thoughts, the doubts in somebody's head because they grew up not getting the nurturing, support, love, caring, and guidance they needed.
Go, I spent some time in the house of the rising sun. Mirror on the wall, I'm in fear of what I've become. Same thing I'm living for, same thing I'm dying from. Mama says you can't go home, you can't go home.
You hear that? The same thing I'm living for is the same thing I'm dying from. Like, so powerful lyric. Same thing I'm living for. What I'm living for, what I'm living to do is what's killing me. Can't stop it though.
Mama says you can't go home, you can't go home. Early in the morning, breath stinking and yawning. I could feel last night from the drinks and the Yoda. Heart beating so fast, I was thinking it's over. Now my first thought is that I hate that I'm sober. Dealing with the demons that I can't get control of. Dealing with the ones that I can't get a hold of. I'm any day away from committing the hold up. Told me be patient and even haters will show love. My brother told me, Bubba, get that check. And don't worry about the bullshit, cause you got next. And we know when you get it.
Hear all this? Just not liking who he is, afraid of who he's become and what he's gonna do. There's no positive, right? Other than him saying, I don't like this. I don't like becoming who I am. I don't like living the life that I'm living, but I'm forced into it. This is just kind of what I do. But listen to that.
That I can't get a hold of. I'm any day away from committing the hold up. Told me be patient and even haters will show love. My brother told me, Bubba, get that check. And don't worry about the bullshit, cause you got next. And we know when you get it that you gon' flex. Still I feel overlooked like the New York Jets. Pay attention to them homies when they wrong for you. Backbiting and acting like they get along with you. But as soon as you catch a case and you end up in the place, the motherfucker won't even hit the phone for you. I done seen them stand tall, I done seen them fall. You can't tell me shit, I done seen it all. I ain't worried about the chips, you can keep them all. But I promise you this, I'ma bring it raw. I'm just trying to put my people on. I'm just trying to buy some property from singing songs. Trying to wake up from the cloud I've been dreaming on. And I ain't plan on going back when I was leaving home. Mama says you can't go home.
Listen to that last part, man. That was really good.
I ain't worried about the chips, you can keep them all. But I promise you this, I'ma bring it raw. I'm just trying to put my people on. I'm just trying to buy some property from singing songs. Trying to wake up from the cloud I've been dreaming on.
Trying to wake up from the cloud I've been dreaming on, man. I've been on cloud 9, dreaming, trying to become something, overcome, do the impossible, and make it.
Just trying to put my people on. I'm just trying to buy some property from singing songs. Trying to wake up from the cloud I've been dreaming on. And I ain't plan on going back when I was leaving home. Mama says you can't go home.
No.
Can't go home.
No.
Can't go home. Mama says you can't go home. Can't go home. Can't go home.
I think this has a lot to do with you can't go back. Like, you can't go back to where you were. So, you know, there's no wonderland that you can go back to. You can't go home. And home is always that kind of place for you. But you can't go home. Like, you're out now. This is where you are. You got to make it. But let me know what you think not going home means. Because when Mama says you can't go home, either you can't go home because you've been kicked out, or you can't go home because home's not there anymore.
I spent some time in the house of the rising sun. Mirror on the wall, I'm in fear of what I've become. Same thing I'm living for, same thing I'm dying from. Mama says you can't go home, you can't go home.
Oh no.
Can't go home.
Maybe that is SWAT teams coming to get you, and she don't want you coming home because you're going to get busted when you get home. Oh, this is so bad. Gosh. Wow, Jelly Roll and Struggle Jennings. You can't go home, man. If there's nothing else they said in that song, it was you can't go home. I had all kind of meanings for can't go home. You can't go home because the police are there to bust you. Can't go home because home ain't there anymore. You can't go home because you've been in so much trouble. I'm just gonna let you come home. It can mean a lot of things. I do believe music is interpreted so many different ways, but I also believe artists sometimes have very specific meanings. They tell people what a song is. I'm not sure about this one, but I think it is kind of a testament to who they've become, the renegades they are at trying to become pioneers, trying to be people who are, forging a way and making music that is overcoming all the struggles that they've had, Struggle Jennings, and to be the best that they can be, to set an example in the music industry and also in life. Like he's got a voice, can rap, country music, all of it. Very good. Struggle Jennings, awesome too. What a great song. But remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description of this video. There may be resources there. You deserve help. Don't forget, give me your comments, feedback, insight. Let me know what you think, because we are here to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And this stuff from Jelly Roll, Struggle Jennings is exactly what the recipe calls for. Give us your comments. Let us know. Check us out on Discord. Lots of people chatting over there right now. Go give them a visit, and check Patreon and YouTube, because we have memberships there for you to join and get extra content, live streams, connection with us, and so much more. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.